Hello and good morning, folks. What is going on? It's your boy Grapple here. Welcome to episode 9 of the Building a Ranking series. Today we're covering Call of the Dead. Rules and everything, including links to the previous episodes, are right down below. So today, folks, we are covering Call of the Dead, one of the Black Ops 1 DLC maps, George Romero, all of these things. So different than... He's hungry. So different compared to, like, Ascension and all these other maps. But just also such a weird vibe to me, mainly because I alluded to it and mentioned it in the last episode. I've never played Call of the Dead up until now, and it's just something that feels so different to me because I don't understand why people, like YouTubers that I've watched, like Mr. T, Lexify, and whoever else, or Tim Hansen, like other zombies YouTubers I can't remember right now, they always put Call of the Dead so high, like a top 3, top 5, and I've never gotten it, mainly because I've never played it. And full disclosure, I have recorded this episode already. At the end of the Ascension episode, it's the first time I'm pretty sure that we crashed out and we didn't hit the criteria. And from there, I had to amend a new rule that I added into the rules below. The new rule is that after 10 plays, I can stop. If I give it 10 honest to God tries and just can't get to round 25, be it because of some system or I'm just having a really, really shitty day, I think it's valid, because 10 valid attempts could be anywhere from 10 really shitty games over the span of like 90 minutes, or this could be like 4 or 5 hours of me trying and, you know, being frustrated. And I feel like there's so much more I could do. There's so many more maps to experience and things to... Don't you fucking kill me right now, dude. So many other things to do with it. And so, right, point of what I'm saying, in amending this new rule, I played Call of the Dead. I played Call of the Dead for 2.5 hours. And couldn't get past round 14. I was struggling so hard I couldn't deal with George. It was really like those 3 or 4 games. It had to have been it had to have been 10. The 10 games that I played were the first 10 games I ever played on Call of the Dead, but I progressively was just more aggravated. So after recording, I went to go edit it and decided having a crash out now and then is valid, which is why I amended the rules a little bit. And it's my series. I can amend the rules if I want. I changed some stuff, and now we're sitting down again for Call of the Dead. It's been 5 or 6 days. Prior to what I'm recording now, I played another round, or another game rather, and I had a decently fun time with that. So it makes me think, you know, it's, yes, oh shit, yes, you want to have, I want to be genuine, right? Genuine and follow these rules that I've created and all of these things, but I also want to... George, you're getting too fucking close to me, dude. Fuck out of here. Now I've learned to, like, finesse George a little better, and I've learned to get around the map a bit better. I haven't mastered Call of the Dead by any means, and my overall goal is not to do so, but it's definitely less embarrassing now. Hopefully that'll translate, but you know, we'll see. So I got to round, I think, like 17 or 18, and I keep doing, every time I get the death machine, man, I want to fight and kick George's ass, but I know it doesn't work. And I know the whole thing in Call of the Dead, it's like, yes, dude, if you pay attention to George the whole time, it's obnoxious, it's scary, he's annoying. But if I just learn to live in harmony with him and he leaves me alone and I leave him alone, everything's fine. I went the wrong way. And now I'm by spawn. And I constantly do this. I never would have thought traversing this map would be this obnoxious and difficult for me, but it is. Alright, George, whatever. See, like that. I didn't think I could do that before and just run next to him, and that was one of the biggest crutches for me before. Now I know. I guess we'll go this way. And I'll have to depend on the M14 for another round-ish. But Jug will be more beneficial for me long-term, so I will just live with it. You're doing a lot of yelling for somebody who's crawling like that. I'm a huge soda lover, man. I always have been. I totally agree and understand the ways that soda can aid in weight gain and whatever. Go fuck yourself. But something about a Coke Zero is really just unmatched. And I know, you know, there's a lot of love for a DC. Nothing like a DC to really start my day. CZ just tastes better. He sounds like he's pissed, like I shot him. But I totally didn't. I totally don't have a fucking gun. I do not have a gun. And that is my bad. I can't get through this way, bro. This is it. This is... Ooh! Really? Alright. There's George. I need the zombies to come quicker. Who's getting their meat beat? What are we doing? Alright, so I don't have enough points to make my way back up to the box. This is what keeps happening to me, dude. I keep getting in these games, and I get moderately set up, and I'm doing moderately good, and then some stupid little shit like this happens, where I don't time it correctly, and I don't have ammo or points. I can never get a fucking max ammo. Dude, and that's why initially I put this map in D tier. I will be completely honest, right? I went through the whole gameplay in the entire video and put it in D tier. So is it cheating? Does it break the rules of the tier list to redo it? I'm going to say it's a loophole in my reasoning and give it really the only time I can do it, because then part of it, not that it ruins the genuineness, but it just, you know. Anyway, enough about that. Call of the Dead thus far I think really is fine. I still don't find it to be crazy or worthy of like top 5, top 10 status, but I can understand the appeal because George Romero's fucking cool. The crew is fucking cool. I haven't gotten the wonder weapons yet, so we have to judge that. Like, that guy's cool. Pack-a-Punch is cool, the way it teleports and shit. The water is a nice new kind of mechanic that you have to deal with, like the environment changing and shit. Alright, now we just really need to whore up points a little bit. Whore up some points, get another perk, try to Pack-a-Punch, and then spam the box. You know what else is really fucking cool about Call of the Dead is the weather? Like, the severity and the weather changes. It's... Like the weather severity doesn't change itself, really. Maybe it's just the impacts to vision. Why does Robert Englund kind of sound like Matthew Lillard? Like, Scoob! I only got one bullet left! Nothing like a CZ, man. Nothing like it. The amount of peace a CZ gives me after a long day of work. Prioritizing Jug over spamming the box is always a better idea. And it's funny now to have played zombies for so long, and in so many different games and engine variations and maps, and to like still be learning little things. You know, like, of course, common sense. You know, you need your health and really, like, for me, reload speed over the crazy gun that you want. But it's just funny to now, like, in practice, just change the way that I play. Let's go get speed while it's quiet. I shouldn't open that door to make training easier. So I guess we'll go this way. There's our crew. Totally didn't walk up to that door thinking I could open it. And forgot. Pack-a-Punch is there. Oh, wow. I didn't know it, like, pulls out of the ground like that, or out of the water. So let's get speed, because I can survive. My mindset constantly is, I can survive with a shit gun if I can use the shit gun faster. Speed, double tap. You could survive with a shit gun and just deal with it if you can reload and all the other things around the gun itself are quicker. I don't know what my fourth perk is going to be. I think it's really going to depend on... I mean, like, I need the scavenger, so flopper, but I think it's really going to depend on where we go from here.
George would appreciate your running.
Oh, that was an accident. That was... Yeah. Is that a max?
Too close.
Nope, Angry George. Gotta just deal with that. Oh my god, he's so fucking fast! This is definitely it. Wow, it's not it. Alright, well. Okay. First down on round 9 in Black Ops 1, that's gotta be like a record for us. Black Ops 1 has been more... I was gonna say more better. That's Black Ops 1 has been a lot better than I was anticipating. Definitely still has its quirks and things about it that I'm not a huge fan of. But better than I was expecting. Definitely just like... It's more difficult than I was expecting, but it's significantly less difficult than World at War. So it kind of evens itself out. And now we gotta farm fucking points again. Oh my god! I thought he couldn't jump. That's fucked. I thought he couldn't jump. That's why I was sitting there. Holy shit. That fucking scared me.
I still wouldn't call this.
Yeah, it did. I guess I'm gonna have to bring him to this fucking pool. Alright, well, that was fun. Yeah, I fucking hate him. I hate him so much. Are you serious?
Excuse me, zombies. I don't think George would appreciate your running.
Holy fucking shit, dude. I definitely do need a gun. Speed will make it better, but this is not doable.
Why am I surprised?
Alright, better. Not good, but better. Let's full send it. Okay. Let's be risky. Let's get one more. We'll keep these two, I guess. Ammo is just the crutch of this fucking game, man. Ammo being so sparse. Difficult to fucking come by. So we're gonna go get speed. And then we're back where we were before we fucked up. And just try to do what we were doing before. And just, we're gonna hoard out for some points. Try to make life easy. Try to avoid George. And then spam the box. I probably need to pack a punch first. Right? Pack is there? Yep. And I have like a minute until George comes to fuck me. Now we're going to go back all the way around to our training spot, because that is the only spot I found in Call of the Dead that is worthwhile. Every other spot in Call of the Dead is just close quarters and obnoxious. Quality of life thing, I think I've said it before, I'll say it again. One of the best things that modern zombies has done is given you, not zombies, but it's Call of Duty in general, is the ability to just pull out a dedicated melee, and then your movement speed is insane. For someone like me that loves that kind of freedom of movement and like speedy movement, top 10. Top tier, fucking phenomenal. Let's try and get one of the wonder weapons.
I mean, as long as it doesn't burn my face.
I see you. Ah! Go, 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 go! I know George is gonna be right here to fuck my ass. It's like comedic effect, but it's not deliberate. Because I fucking hate it.
Zombie casting. We're gonna need more extras.
With the insta-kill. Do I do it? Do I try to fuck him up? I don't know if the insta-kill scales with him like that. I really don't want to find out, to be honest.
You're gonna move that fast.
I know that there's a much better way to train right here. Like a nice figure 8 train. I know that. I'm just going to keep doing what's working for me. This is about survival. This isn't about showing off. Or trying to show that I'm the best zombie trainer in the world. Oh. That would have been very useful. A little while ago. 4,500 points ago. Another single hit. That's okay. Oh! How dare you? The commando again, really? Yeah, so when George freaks out, that's scary as fuck. I don't think... Mid-game Google, I don't think there's a way to get a 5th perk. I'm pretty sure that's not something that's really normalized until further down the road. But can you get a 5th perk in Call of the Dead? It is possible to get more than 4 perks in Call of the Dead. What? By killing George. Best way to kill George on Call of the Dead. So I can get Mule Kick by beating George. And I can beat George by using the death machine. Which is what I've done, and have scarred myself, because it hasn't worked well. The box is still at the top, and I'm going the wrong way. Well, let's go patiently spam the box, and hope that he does not come all the way up here. The headshot power of a dead shot daggery. I need the box to fucking teleport. Even if it doesn't give me something good. Nope. Can I get the scavenger from the box? More Googling. Here we go. Can you get the scavenger from the box on Call of the Dead? Found only in the mystery box. Very powerful when you use Flopper with it. That's my whole thought process. Ah, fuck. Oh shit! I thought you had to build something. That's funny as fuck. I was ready to jump off and possibly down myself. Can George come down that? No, but the zombie can. And George totally fucking can too. That's terrifying. Dude, it's just the fucking 5.7 or whatever it's called in this game. It's the fucking pistol, dual wield pistol, the commando, and the Spectre. And that is all I'm getting from the box every single fucking map. See? Nope, 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 nope. Nuh-uh. Nope. Nope, 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 nope. I don't know, man. I mean, there's still a lot of Black Ops 1 maps to play, so I'm not going to judge Black Ops 1 on the whole yet. But it's little things that I just can't fucking stand. Box luck, max ammo, or just drop spawn rates in general. The way that the zombies spawn, I had a whole train together. There's always just one fucking straggler, dude. Is that a max? What a joke. Dude, I haven't even seen... Like, I saw the VR11 in the box rotation once. It's at points like these where I'd rather have, like, a little Easter egg to do. Even if it is tedious and monotonous. Just for the sake of, like, a guaranteed wonder weapon. It's fine, it's fine, it's fine. We're gonna whore up points for probably another round or two. Just so that way when I go to spam the box, it's not like a... Spam. Actually, I'm right here. Yeah, you know. Yeah. Is that the scavenger? Oh shit! All right, well.
Zombies.
W? Where is pack? Can I pack this gun? I don't see why not. It's Black Ops 1. I also haven't looked into it, so I don't know. It's a strong gun. This could fuck up George, right? Right? I feel like if there's a time to try, now's the time, right? There's no zombies here.
Put you in your place, didn't I? I don't think so. Put you in your place, didn't I? Not your day, is it, zombie?
Nope, this is it. This is it. This is it. Wow.
Is that it? I don't think so.
Wow. That's aggravating. So the scavenger is great. That's what I've learned. Another wonder weapon that people I've seen just talk a lot of shit about. And I'm sure, again, you get up to around 50s and 60s. I'm sure it's a completely different gun. But for our little goal here, it's pretty good. We just need points. That's what we need right now. We need speed. Do we need the VR11? Probably not. Honestly. Like, we're going to spam for it after we pass 25. But Pack-a-Punch is here to stay. Boop ba doop ba doop boop.
How long do you think I'll last without ammo?
I'm sure one day I'll look back on this experience with fondness.
There's no fucking way. Get up. Get up. Get up. Get up. Get up.
You one day live long enough.
You are now.
Let's do lunch sometime.
I don't care. I don't care, dude. We got it. We got the scavenger. We hit round 25. We got speed. I don't.
I think there was a hair.
I don't even fucking know, to be honest with you. What a game. What a day. What a map. Just die, dude. Just... Wait. Oh, fuck. I was like, wait a second, man. He's angry, and I don't see him.
Very good, George. Don't need to bite anyone now. Not your day, is it, zombie? Not your day, is it, zombie?
We did it. We fucking did it. We fucking did it. We got to round 25. We fucking killed him. That's fine. You know what? That's fine. I am so... I know it feels like dramatic, and I know it seems like played up or whatever. This map has given me so much frustration over the last, like, 2 days. Or what did I say? Like the last time that I played, and then today, and I practiced a little bit yesterday. Nah, fuck that. Fuck round 1, dude. We beat 25. We killed George. We got the scavenger, which is a W. It's not, you know, there's 2 wonder weapons, but we got, like, the wonder weapon, because the VR11 sucks. I've used it before. I've used it even in Modern Warfare Zombies. It sucks. It just... Oh my god, we did it. We fucking did it. And now... Let's rank it. I gotta tell you, I gotta tell you, thus far that was the biggest challenge. Like Black Ops 1 is, like I said, it's a game I don't have a ton of history with. It's really just something like I've played here and there, and I've played with friends, and I've heard about the love for it and the nostalgia and all these things, but Black Ops 1 for me is so far out there and so minimal in terms of my background with. Call of the Dead is something that, like I said, I played it 10, 11, 12, 13 times in my life for a map that's been out for like 10 plus years. My plan was to record Call of the Dead, Shang, and Moon in succession and just sit here for like 5 hours and just play, because I want to work on getting ahead, yes, but I also just want to like fully invest myself in Black Ops 1 as I play these maps, instead of like, oh, you know, it's my day off and I finished my errands and now I'm going to just randomly jump in and play. You know, I feel like the more time I can dedicate to the modes themselves in terms of timing can really make or break a run. And that's what I wanted to do. But now, coming down from that like, damn. So, where do we rank it? Call of the Dead, right? We'll do our pros and cons list. Pros and cons list. Pro, George is a cool villain. Obnoxious, yes, but he's a really cool villain to have somebody just moving around the map the entire time. The benefits to killing him are cool. You get... The puppy's awake. You get the death machine. I'm pretty sure after the Easter egg, you get the Wonder Waff when you kill him or whatever. Or maybe, I don't remember what that is. You get a free perk, which in Black Ops 1 standards, it's like, oh shit, dude, that's really cool to have the ability to get 5, 6, 7 perks. Awesome. In terms of now, you know, in 2025, not a huge deal. But I can understand why they made it such a big deal and something so hard to get. The scavenger's fucking cool. And that is 2 for 2, right? Well, 2 for 3, because the VR11 does suck. Because I used it in one of my games off camera. Nah. But the Winter's Howl was pretty good, at least for the rounds that we were trying to get to. The cast is cool. The cast is really cool. It's very unique. actors. It's also really cool to be like, look, there's this unique cast of characters in the map, but they're not story related. It's just like these 4 guys, and then it's, oh shit, you know, Richtofen, they're stuck in a closet and they need this thing. Cast is really cool. Cast is great top to bottom. Cons that really bring it down for me, color palette. And I know a lot of it is just kind of the art style they went for with Black Ops 1. Color palette is a big one. It's very just gray. It's gray, and it means that like some of the colors really jump out, like when you turn on the power, and like when the snow stops, and when Pack-a-Punch is opening up from the lighthouse. Like those things are great, but it's gray. It's different shades of gray. It's white with the snow. When the snow passes, it's still all just gray. And I know it's meant to look like like an eerie horror movie set, but it doesn't do it for me, you know? Very close quarters. There's a couple of good spots to train. The one that I really stuck to right in front of the lighthouse, that from the gameplay that I've always watched is the go-to spot. Very close quarters, very difficult to just traverse. If you go down the wrong hallway at the wrong time with the wrong gun, that's it. There's no really coming back from it, as you saw. Gun selection, but I think a lot of that comes down to just Black Ops 1 as a whole. Like gun selection, the guns are great. Some of the guns are really great, but the box luck is atrocious. The drop rates are atrocious. The ability to get a max ammo, and I know it's part of the skill curve, right? And we've gotten very used to being able to just buy ammo in the modern day versus like classic zombies. But like to offset that, right? If you're not going to give the player a way to get ammo, then why are the drop rates so low? And it might just be this map, because I mean, in maps in the past, like Kino and 5 and Ascension, we were getting drops left and right, you know? Especially on Ascension, maybe a max ammo wasn't very common, and it didn't happen a lot, but it still happened. And it feels like Call of the Dead, it's just like no drops. And then it's no drops for like 7 rounds, and then like 4 or 5 in one round, and then that's it. And then you go through another drought. Yeah. I mean, I never really judge on story impact, because we haven't gotten that far to where like the maps really matter towards the story yet. Story impact, it's still like middle of the road, because it's like, oh, you got to get, I think it's the Golden Rod. Maybe? Or maybe that's Togder Toten. They need something. I think it's the Golden Rod. But the characters are just stuck in a closet. The story of how it actually happens is cool. Like, oh, they're on a movie set and then real zombies show up. It's cool, but just like, I didn't like it. It was anxiety inducing, and when I really got moving, especially with the scavenger and having 4 perks and whatever, like once you get moving and you're set up, it's a good time. Like, that'll admit. So it's not like a D or an F tier map by any means. I didn't like it. It's just you're either in front of the lighthouse trying to evade through the close corners to get back in front of the lighthouse. It doesn't, I didn't like it. I didn't. Would I go back and play it again? Definitely. Probably more of like a friends multiplayer setting. Not for a video. Because then I could just give less of a shit about how high we get to. Like if we laugh and we get to round 10, that's fine. And I know for a lot of people, it's like a generational run. Kino, 5, Ascension, Call, Shang and Moon. That's a generational run for a lot of people. And some of your comments I've seen, it's like, dude, Black Ops 1 is the shit, top to bottom. It's my favorite next to like World at War and Black Ops 2. I totally get that. I'm not. I have to give Call of the Dead, like, let's see, would I rather play Dead Ops or Call? Call. Shinonuma, Call of the Dead wins. Cleared. Nocturne and Toten, cleared. Verrucht or Call of the Dead? Probably Verrucht. No? I think I'd rather play... Alright, yeah. It's a B or a C tier, but I'd rather play Call of the Dead over Verrucht, so that to me clearly says, like, alright, you know, that puts it in the B tier. I'd rather play Ascension, though, even with the monkeys, so we're going to say Call of the Dead is a solid middle B tier. Better than... Initially, I gave it, I think, a D tier on my first playthrough, and I'm glad that I deleted it and redid it, because this, even though it was anxiety-inducing, it was still a lot of fun. And it gives me more of like a genuine feeling towards the map. But folks, thank you for watching. Feel free to like, comment, and subscribe. All of your comments I do read. I try to reply to every single one, and I really appreciate it. People giving love from England, and people wanting to get in from like the ground floor of the beginning of the series and the idea. I appreciate each one of you guys. Make sure to critique me in the comments. I do appreciate it, and like little things like that I try to move. Somebody commented, I think a week or two ago, by the time this goes up, maybe like 2 or 3 weeks ago, it was saying like, yeah, you know, when you put it on the ranking, just give some more details. 100%. That's what this is now. Before, not that I was trying to rush through it, but it was like, all right, you know, it's the end of the video. I want to move on and with my day and whatever. But no, now more in depth is what you want. More in depth is what I'm gonna give, and full send to that. Yeah, thanks for watching. Coming up next is Shangri-La. We post every Monday, Friday, sometimes Wednesday. Depends on how much content we have. Thank you so much.